Hey, good morning, guys. It is, I don't even know the date. It's sometime in February. Got some snow last night, like I was saying when I was riding the Ryker home last night. It was coming. They were talking about 1 to 3 inches. We got about 1.5, maybe 2 at the most. Real wet, heavy. It's starting to rain right now. So the Ryker is inside sleeping, and I'm taking the truck. Anyway, couple things about the Ryker. It is so much fun to drive. I really enjoy driving that thing, but I like being outside anyway. I don't like being trapped inside a car or in steel like this. That's why I used to commute on my bicycle a lot, but it got my new job, it's just a little too far. It'd take me about hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to get to it, and it's just too far. So I went out and picked up the Ryker. I was looking at motorcycles, actually. Went in the shop. I was looking at motorcycles because I wanted something, you know, I like being outdoors. I like the feeling the breeze and all. So I was looking at them, and then seen that Ryker, sat on it, watched a couple reviews online, and, you know, from what the dealers had, because nobody was making videos yet because they're so new. But, and I just fell in love with it. I said, man, that's something I got to get. That way, you know, because here out in center of Virginia, you know, we'll get some heavy thunderstorms. Gravel will wash across the road, like at night or during the day, and then you come buzzing home. And I've had 2 friends that hit gravel and ended up in the woods. One just dumped it over and crushed his ankle. So I said, you know, I want something I could sit on and just go. I could take my fishing gear with me and go wade the river. You can go to the store and pick up small grocery list. You know, just fun things. You don't have to worry about it falling over. No, you just get on it and ride it, you know, and have fun. You know, go back to just having fun. And that's what it does. It's great. My one video where I was talking about the things you got to deal with, you know, with the rattles, that's just the way it is. It's, you know, it's a snowmobile or a 4-wheeler with a lot of nice skirting on it to make it look sleek and, you know, aggressive looking. And it's great. That's what it does. But you're going to end up with the plastic rattles. That's just the nature of it. It does not take away from the performance. It still drives like crazy. I mean, it is comical when I get out on a road, put my turn signal on, and someone tries blocking you to get over. Like, they won't let you over. I mean, all you have to do is just roll on the throttle just a little. I mean, not even full bore, just a little, and you're up to like 50, 60 miles an hour in a blink of an eye to get over. So it's like, you look at them like, are you serious? Come on, you're not going to block me, or I'll just slow down and get behind you. I don't care. You know, you have to keep that mentality that you are the low man on the totem pole. A little bit bigger than a bicycle, but you're in the same class. You have to be very careful. Yeah, as you see here, the roads look fine. You know, the back neighborhood there was covered, but this is just slushy and wet. I guarantee you when I hit the main highway up here, it's going to be fine. So anyway, about the Ryker. The clunking sound that everybody hears in the rear end, the numerous dealers and service guys are saying, you know, that's just the CVT transmission and the slap in the drive shaft. So I wouldn't go from nothing or no tension on that drive shaft to slamming it, because you may end up messing up the universal joints over time, just jamming them together like that. So I would definitely put a little bit of tension. Like I always put a little roll on it and then give it the onion, I call it, step on it. That way you don't get that heavy slap. And if you just roll, you know, give it a little bit of gas, you can feel it grab, and it won't give you that heavy clunk majority of the time. The driving lights that I put on it, you'll see a video of that if you look down in my videos. That's working great. Those are just enough light, and I adjusted them. I'll give you a video on that, a better one where I adjusted them. You know, the view, it lights up the signs better. It gives you a little better view of obstructions and obstacles on the left and right side of the road. So that works out real nice. What else? That's about it. Oh, the thing I did notice, you know, they, with the Rally and then the regular, I got the 900 regular, and then they had the Rally, which, you know, they do give you the back support for the seat. They do give you the hand guards. They give you the adjustable suspension. If you're into that, you know, stiffness wise, it doesn't adjust it up and down. It will give you adjustable as in your stiffness of your ride. What else do you, oh, the wheels, the rims, gives you a little more aggressive tire, and the rims are different. But for $2,000, I didn't find it useful because I'm not taking that thing off road, like even up gravel roads and tearing it up. It has less than a ½ inch height difference from the regular Can Am Ryker to the Rally, so you're not gaining a whole lot. You know, I know the sales guy was telling me, well, it sits a little taller. Yeah, little is very little. I mean, ½ inch. I mean, that's the thickness of your pinky, if that. So yeah, to me, it wasn't worth the extra $2,000. I don't need the hand guards. I'm not going through brush. I mean, that's more like a four-wheeler item where it protects your hands against branches and all. The adjustable suspension, that would be fun if you wanted to play with it, but I don't know how many people are going to go up to the front shocks with a spanner wrench and start turning it and adjusting it, you know, different times. You know, they may do it once to try to get a better ride, and then once they get it, leave it alone, which is fine. You know, that works out good. The rear one I could see, you know, if you go to ride two up, you know, it's really not made for that. It's more of a Sportster style where you're single rider, but you can ride two up on it, and the adjustable suspension in the back with just a turn of the knob, I think that would be great if you go to do that. I do not ride two people. I do not want to live with that responsibility. If something does happen, someone texting and driving and runs into the back of me with someone on the back, or you know, whatever, if they get injured or killed, I don't want it on my conscience. I want them to be in control of their own destiny when we're riding. But that's it. So this is what the roads look like here in central Virginia. There's Liberty University straight ahead. I live right around the corner. It's pretty much a rain right now. A lot of road grime. If the roads dry up, I will ride the Ryker again tomorrow, but I am not riding in this salty, sandy, muddy mess with my Ryker. I don't mind rain and stuff like that, but this salty, nasty stuff, it's going to get all up in all different areas, and I'm not into that. Not yet. I'm not even at 500 miles yet. Give me a chance. And I've noticed a few screw holes. If you're watching this and you own one, check your muffler right by your seat, like underneath your seat. Look under there where the weld points hit. You can see it's all rusting already. Mine just got caught in the rain once, and I think I rinsed it off once where it was getting dusty and some dirt on it. And it's already rusting where they welded. They didn't spray it to protect it or nothing. So I ended up taking my muffler off, and then I sprayed it with some extreme heat, flat black paint I got from like an AutoZone, and I sanded it all down, got the rust spots off. You know, I just used like a emery cloth, like a steel wool pad, and got the rust off the best I could. I mean, it was almost all gone. And then I sprayed it all down with that. It's a nice flat black. It'll handle up to like 1,800 degrees or 2,000 degrees. It was like a $7 or $8 can of paint. But if that protects the muffler and that system right there from rusting, so be it. But it's little things like that I'm noticing that they're doing. The screw hole up on the handlebar, right by the speedometer and all that, like your little gauge there, that screw hole there, it's got rust in it already. I guess that's steel. They didn't seal it with anything or put a sealer on it. So that's rusting. So I'm going to put some kind of sealer up in that to try to get that to stop rusting so it doesn't start peeling the paint up around it. You just have to leave a good distance, like I am with a car here, to avoid obstacles, because you only have about a foot on each side of the front wheels. So if you see something in the road, just try to miss it with your front wheel, and you know your back wheel will miss it. If you try to straddle it in your front wheels, then you're going to run into problems because your back wheel's going to hit it. So just try to get to the inside or outside of your front wheel with whatever's in the road, and your back wheel will be, will miss it. Just what I've learned just with a few obstacles I've run into on the road. But it is Wednesday, hump day, so I hope everybody has a great Wednesday, and you only have, what, today and 2 more days. Then you got the weekend, which down here in Virginia, they're calling for rain, I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday again. Right at the bridge right here. If you put in at downtown Lynchburg, right here at this bridge is where you take out. It's like a 6-mile float with a canoe. You park right here to the right and take out of the river right there. That's the James River. If you don't live here, you don't know that. Great fishing, smallmouth fishing. So you pull out right there, and I work right down here, so I'm planning on bringing some fishing gear with me, because right at that point there, it's pretty shallow during the summer when the water's down, and you can do some good wading. So I'll leave work, come down there, grab my fishing pole, do some wading for a couple hours, and then head home. That'll be enjoyable. And if you go straight past my work, there is another spot, they call it the ball field. That's another spot you can take out. And during the summer there also, it's rocky and low. You can do some wading there. Just wade around and do some fishing. But that is it. Everybody have a great Wednesday. Enjoy yourself and be safe. And I will get you some more videos with the Ryker as soon as this weather breaks. All right, gotta turn you off. Talk to you later.